Nice weekend. It's Thursday though, Saturday. But yes, we only got one more day of this weekday. We're on the Thursday going into the Thursday night going into the Friday. Got the fire burning hot tonight, nice and bright. So you maybe let me see if you see me face. Oh, look, you can see me. All right, guys. See if anybody pops in. See if anybody's got anything to say, talk about, or anything going on. News, entertainment, sports, or just got something to talk about. Say like this Saturday got a big wrestling show coming up in Port St. Lucie, CCW. Uh, Game of War. It's gonna be a double steel cage, two rings, double steel cage match. Gangrel and many Cha Cha Charlie and many more great superstars of CCW. Gonna be in Port St. Lucie. Tickets still available. Check them out, guys. If you're in the Port St. Lucie area. I think movie-wise, I think Ant-Man comes out this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. I've heard mixed reviews. Still not really interested in it. I don't know what to say. I already seen the two end credit scene. I already seen the spoilers on that. It's all right. Maybe, maybe not. I think I'll just wait to Disney Plus. I'm not in a rush to see it. I'm just not excited about it. I don't know. Just don't. I'm not excited. So I say it's a Disney Plus one for me, I believe. I haven't really been excited about MCU for a little while, so see what happens on the Flash movie. To me looks better than it, so might just wait to see the Flash or something. But I see some people popping in, guys. Please like, subscribe, share, and like. Hit that like button; it helps us out. If you got any comments, questions, anything you want to talk about, hit the comments, guys. If something on your mind you want to talk about. A lot of crap going on in the world. I really don't want to talk about that, but we got things in the sky and trains happening, going off the tracks, and a lot of BS going around. So really, we could talk about that, but if anything else, guys, I know we just had the Super Bowl, a little controversy there. Really wasn't great. It wasn't the best halftime performance. It was okay. The commercials wasn't the greatest that I've seen in the past. Like I said, Ant-Man and Wasp is coming up this weekend, or already started tonight, I guess, or it's already been starting in certain areas. Like I said, I'm not the most excited about it, but I'm sure some people will see it and like it, and some people won't. Let me just do it right to fire. Guys, but like I said, hit that like button, please. You got anything you want to talk about? Please, please comment. It does help me out. Went and saw tennis match today. First tennis match high school I seen today. Watched a little bit. Where I had to pick up my daughter at her school. I'm not sure if they won or lost. I know they won some matches. It was boys and girls. It was funny. If I watch one of my videos, I was there watching one, and some kid on our team, he hit the ball over the thing. It went right at me and hit me on the foot. So I got one of the videos showing me getting hit in the foot with the tennis ball. You can see the ball coming right at me. So it was kind of weird. I was recording the kid, and he was going back and forth. Next thing I know is the ball's coming right at me and hits me. So that's if it in baseball, that would have been a souvenir, but in tennis, you got to throw the ball back. So see what happens. Like I said, fire's doing good tonight, guys. I see two people watching, guys. If you got anything to talk about, please hit a comment. Help me out, guys. Hit the comment, hit that like button. You can always help me out by hitting that like button. Nice, not cool, not warm day here in Florida. It's about like mid temperature. Good feeling. It's like, I'd say in the 60s, 70s, maybe. Not cold, but not hot. The mosquitoes ain't biting tonight, so that's one good thing. And last night I did a quickie because freaking mosquitoes were biting the hell out of me, so I got in and out real quick. But maybe stay able to stay a little longer tonight. If anybody, gets me some questions or anything you can talk about. So see if I can try to get my cousin here, but he not been available, so we got to bring him again. Try to do another show. Trying to do a show with him. Might check it out, Georgia 305. So definitely gonna have some more shows, some more talks and fun things, and we're gonna be more on topic. Other night was just a shit show. We're all over the place, but definitely gonna have a more crisper show. But that's it, guys. You're watching, but you're not commenting. Trying to think of what else is going on. Not much. Like I said, the girls' lacrosse game. I was gonna check that out today or tomorrow because they had 2 games, but both of those were canceled due to other events going on. They have senior nights and all kind of other things. So it sort of put a damper on their. Got to have so many girls to be able to play. I think it's 15 or 17 or something like that. So boys cross. I got some videos of them practicing. They're starting their team this year. They haven't got enough players yet. But hopefully next year we'll be in full force there. But girls, I want to check it out. Just to see the game in action, see how. I know it's a little different from boys and girls lacrosse, but still want to check it out and see what the similarities will be and what the game's going to be like. So you ever watch American Pie? As you can see, Ozzy and Stiffmeister and all them. That's lacrosse they were playing. Boys lacrosse there in that movie. If you ever watch them old movies, you'll see it. But check it out. You can watch it on YouTube and all that. It's a violent game. So, but it is interesting. It looks fun. It's not football, but it looks fun. People watching. I see people watching, but not commenting. And not liking. So help me out, guys. Hit that like button or give me a comment or something. Oh, you just dropped off. I'm sorry I didn't mean to run you off, but let's see what's happening. It seems like it's going to be a slow Thursday night tonight. May not be out here late if nobody pops in. It's a nice night, though. It's not, like I said, mosquitoes are not bothering me. No bugs. Fire's burning pretty darn good tonight. You can see it down in there. Got a good kindle. I got 2 big old logs on there, so it should be an all-nighter burn. It should be a good burn tonight. Like I said, I hadn't seen Ant-Man yet. So I've saw the end credits some on YouTube. Somebody, I guess, posted them. I ain't going to get into them. You can watch them yourself. I mean, really, they're okay. They didn't like make me all that excited. But I mean, they might. I mean, all thing I will. I ain't gonna spoil it, but I mean, pretty much they show it. This is leading up to the Avengers bidding back together for the Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars. So 5 years from now, we'll probably see everybody sort of, and I think goes into Loki. Maybe it's Loki season 2. We'll probably see Kang a little more. So see what happens. Jonathan Majors, it looks good. I mean, he looks good in it. So I'm not gonna bust him. I think to me the movie's just not gonna be all that exciting. It's gonna be all, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna be that exciting. It might have some great scenes, but just ain't gonna be that exciting. But see, it's a couple people watching, guys. Hit that like, subscribe, share button. Give me a comment, guys. Our comments, hard to talk by yourself sometimes. I can jibber jabber here and there about stuff, but sometimes it's hard to talk about. Won't see it until Saturday. The Ant-Man. I hope I hope it's good. I hope y'all like it. I hope it's good. I mean, I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait unless something happens and I'm over. By the movie theater. Because probably I live. My closest movie theater is 45 minutes away, 40 to 50 minutes. So it's just not. I'm not that excited about running over there, but I hope it's good. I definitely, like I said, it's right now. It's going to be a Disney Plus whenever it comes out, probably in 2 months. But hopefully it's better than the last few movies we've got, and hopefully it does. I've heard mixed reviews, so hopefully, hopefully everybody sees this enjoys it. They don't walk out of it mad. So, I mean, if it does, here's the bad thing: if it does fail. It's not going to be good for the next few movies because we got Mr. Bob Iger, which was supposed to save Disney. Now it's going to be going in there and just pretty much tighten the balls on everybody, and it's gonna be, we ain't gonna see much content coming out. So who knows what we're gonna see. Patrick Stewart teased him and turning in Deadpool 3. It could be, but like I said, we got, Marvel and Star Wars is gonna get a little tight, and they're not gonna be loosely throwing money away right now. Especially, here's the problem with Marvel, with even Deadpool there. If Ant-Man does not make money, Bob Iger is going to be tight. There's not going to be as many projects out. We might end up going back to the one, maybe 2 movies a year, and very few Disney Plus shows. He's supposed to cut what? I don't remember what it was, $2 or $3 billion worth of content, money, and everything. So it could be, like I said, a lot of these projects we're getting, and we might not see the Kang Dynasty till 2027 or something. You never know. If you got to figure, if budget's cut, projects are cut, I mean, you can't really have that kind of movie without certain characters. We haven't had the Fantastic Four yet. We haven't had, like I said, you even said Deadpool. That hasn't been released yet. And I'm assuming they will be key parts to Kang Dynasty and Secret War. So if you things start getting cut back and starting getting delayed and all that, and you got war, he also got the Armor Wars, which was cut off Disney Plus, but possibly going to be a movie. So, that may be a key part. And you got less She-Hulk like stuff would be great. Yeah, that's the thing. The problem is we're going to get hurt from good content because of crap they thought they could just push out on us, like She-Hulk was one of them. Which She-Hulk should have been a better show. It should have been a way better show and better everything. But it was just, I don't know what in the hell. It was a Wonder Woman 84 Marvel show. That's pretty much what it was. As bad as Wonder Woman 84 was DC, there was She-Hulk was for Marvel. So that's all that was. And I don't want to bash on Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel was okay. It wasn't the best. But there are so many characters that should have been looked at or explained and dealt with than what we got. I mean, look at Thor. I mean, the God Butcher should have been way better. And we're now, in the middle of God knows what on that. That just didn't you didn't go in a good direction. And I hate to blast Black Panther 2, but it didn't really go in the direction I see going into Secret Wars either. I mean, we're going to get, it's expanding the story, but these movies got to go towards the next big event, and everything is like it's like a baseball player hitting 10 foul balls. I mean, we're on the left side, we're on the right side, we're up the top. We just ain't got, we're nothing down the center. So it's like, where's all these projects going? Something's got to start connecting. And I mean, what I've seen on Ant-Man, it doesn't look like much is getting connected still. So I'm not really sure. I hear season 2 of She-Hulk is being discussed. Oh, I hope not. Where would you bring? I mean, that had been the worst freaking Marvel. I didn't like anything. Only thing probably made me laugh is when her and Daredevil started screwing, and Daredevil was like walking out there on his bare feet because she pretty much made him see again after green figure jumped onto him. So I don't know what the hell. That was the only thing I really thought was great. So I mean, I enjoyed the Mega Stallion thing, her booty dancing, but I don't know. That was nothing. There was nothing great about She-Hulk. There was nothing great. But that only thing. The Daredevil scene was probably the only thing that saved it. As the only thing. There was nothing else. Nothing else. Great. Rumor great. Gusting to replace Ezra. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, the Ezra Miller. Who knows? I mean, this is going to be into. To me, this is going to be the end of the Snyderverse thing. So, I mean, I guess you could change him afterwards. I mean, pretty much you just I mean, you can't really change Ezra Miller out of this movie, but I guess going into Gunn's universe, you could. I mean, this is pretty much. I mean, I'm excited to see Michael Keaton back and everything, but that's it. I'm pretty much. It's it's you're not going to have all of them characters back, so just well to probably change it over. But yeah, like I don't know, like if they get She-Hulk too, I tell you right now, I am not interested in seeing it. I'm not. Well, I'm hearing she's going to be in Daredevil. Possibly they're going to bring her to Daredevil, or I don't know. She'll be an Echo. I mean, you got Echo 2 coming out. That's really didn't need to be a show either. But I don't know. It should. God, it just could have been better. Like I said, only thing I really liked on that show was her and the Daredevil thing, and then when she took him in there, I guess she rocked his world and jumped on. She gave him the green mean machine, and and a little bit. Everybody bashed her. I did like the Mega Stallion thing with her booty shaking. I did like that. I enjoyed that. So I did enjoy that. But I mean, that to me, that was just a fun thing. It wasn't really Marvel. It had nothing to do with Marvel, but that was it. But the Hulk thing was a joke. Made Hulk look like a joke in. Brought his son in now. I mean, where the hell's that going to go? They haven't explained nothing on that. And we're more likely not going to get a World War Hulk or Hulk movie. So now are we actually going to try to figure out how he had a son? Where did he have a son? This. I mean, we can go to the comics, but now they just brought another, loophole, plot hole that we don't, that we ain't got enough shows and movies to explain, because we're, like I said, we're hitting left, we're hitting fouling left, we're fouling right, we're fouling right up the top. Well, we're not hitting nothing down the middle. So like I say, we'll see. She-Hulk kind of soured me towards. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's I'm like with you, David. That She-Hulk made me not want to see Ant-Man. It didn't make me want to see. I was even iffy on Black Panther. I mean, I like Black Panther. See, I hate to say it. Now Black Adam to me was trash. I'm sorry. Now, but that was DCU, but that was bad too. Watching that before Black Panther, because I was like, really, I'm like, God. Now we are just dying in superhero movies and shows after these two right back to back. But and then I saw Black Panther. I liked it, but it wasn't. It's hard to say. It was like going and get a good meal. It was a good meal, like good meal, but it wasn't like that. That $100 steak meal, like the first. Now the first one, I mean, it's just like I said, it was hard to repeat that first movie. So it just, to me, it was like really hard. I mean, it had good things, and then things, it ain't all the directors fault. Everybody's, no. I mean, he lost his main star, which that was hard, and then you had hard to come by. And then I guess they wouldn't let him recast, or they did do a good tribute to, and all that, and then a lot of people were against Shuri, and then this and that, and it's just like I said, and then the Namor thing. But I'm hearing now that there's a lot of things they couldn't do. I guess they couldn't do Atlantis because of Universal. Universal still has a little stake or something in it, so that sort of screwed that up. So, but like I said, it was a good movie. It just wasn't a great movie. We had nothing great this year. I mean, Doctor Strange to me was trash. I'm sorry, I did not like it. I did not like it. It was parts of it was okay, but I just did not like it. And Thor was just a total dumpster fire. And then like I said, Black Panther was good, but when you get like two, that's the problem in my book. When you get two Fs, and you get like to me, Black Panther was a B, like a good B movie. When you got two Fs, a B and two Fs do not. See, that's the problem. If you average them, then if you start counting the series and stuff, She-Hulk was a total F, or I was like getting a 0. Miss Marvel, it wasn't a great movie. I'd give it a C. And I'm trying to think what else other show was there? We did one more show. Hawkeye was the year before, so I can't count that one. Do we have one more that I'm not thinking of? But I'm just saying, it's the average and up were not great. Saw the trailer for Superman and Lois recently. I'm happy for about that. Oh, okay, that's the show. Also, they are keeping it. I wasn't sure because they've been all rattled everywhere. It's keeping or not keeping it. I know. I think what Doom Patrol and something else got canceled out. So, uh, you just DC's gonna be. I mean, too, they get all these shows and movies that don't have nothing to do connected together, and Gunn actually starts his new universe. It's gonna be like nothing makes sense. But I mean, it's just gonna be a movie at a time. I mean, like the new Joker movie that has gonna have nothing to do with nobody, but it's just gonna be who liked the first one. It's a continuation out. It's like the Batman movie. It's not gonna be, the Patterson movie ain't gonna have nothing to do with nothing. So you're just gonna, if you like the first one, hopefully the second one will be good. I mean, I like the first one I like. So I'm just not, I don't expect it to tie in with nobody else. That's the thing. Oh, Moon Knight. I forgot about Moon Knight. Hawkeye. Well, Hawkeye can't. Hawkeye was a Christmas. Went into the last year. It went into the year before. So we can't. I can't really. I can't. It went in the year before, so I can't really count that into this year. Moon Knight. Moon Knight is an oddball. I liked part of it, and then I didn't like part of it. I mean, it's B minus B, but like I said, then you go back, you got two B's, an F, and two F movies, and a B movie. So, and I forgot Werewolf by Night. See, now I forgot about that one too. That one I liked, so I actually liked that one. That, to me, that was I wouldn't give it A plus, but I would give it an A. That's one of the bright sides of Marvel I really enjoyed. It was different. The Guardians of the Galaxy special, I'd give it about a B minus C. It did not do nothing for me either. But yeah, the Moon Knight, it's B. I mean, it was, like I said, it wasn't. It was. I like parts of it, and then it was just like it could have very different ways. I like the ending was, pretty cool way they did the ending of it, but that's another character. They didn't really tie it into it didn't connect to nobody, or nothing. So we'll see what happens. Disney may sell Hulu. Who knows? Right now, I've heard them going to sell Hulu. They're going to sell ABC. They're going to sell ESPN. I've heard they're going to sell their content to other providers. So, like Moon Knight, if they say, "Oh, we can't do nothing with Moon Knight, let's just send it to Peacock." They'll sell it to Peacock, just like they did Netflix with all them other shows, which would be a big ass mistake. Disney's biggest problem is themselves, because their stream. I hate to say it, their streaming service is garbage. The way they got them all split up and all that, ESPN, everything should be in one package. Their biggest problem, they want to start making better things. They need to start combining. Look, you go to Paramount Plus or you go to Peacock. Everything, if I want to go see anything that Comcast owns, is on Peacock. From their sports, the NBC, Telemundo, their movies, I can watch, when the Super Bowl comes on NBC, I can watch all that, and everything's there together. Paramount Plus did the same thing with CBS. They put all their MTV, because they own MTV, and actually they tied in, I just seen, now you can put, to say on Showtime. Showtime's it's an extra add-on, but it's already in together and everything with Paramount. So I think it's like $5 extra or something. Well, that's smart. See, that's what if they wanted to do with Hulu, they should have did with Disney Plus. Its problem is with Hulu, with Disney, it's like a separate ass service, and they got half their movies. Like Disney just wants to be like a kiddie program. Well, that's fine. Everything has kiddies stuff. Look at NBC has all their kiddie stuff, their Illumination and DreamWorks stuff over there, and Paramount has their stuff, and Warner Bros has their stuff. But it's all integrated together where it's easy to find. Now Disney Plus. Disney Plus to me is a failure. It was a failure way they did. They should have combined adult stuff and you got lock and key stuff to make it where kids can go and stuff. But like being like if I want to see ABC show or ABC Sports, if I want to see a sporting program that's on ESPN, now I got to go get another service or go do this, do that. Where I should be able to listen, like I can go to if I want to see something that's on NBC Sports, they're in a golf show or a NASCAR or hockey, right there, I can go right to it. Or wrestling, they even got WWE on there thing. Say like Disney, I got to go deal with ESPN, and ESPN Plus is so screwy. So you're not really looking at the ESPN network. You're looking at like the Ochos and whatever else garbage they got on there. So it should be like if I want to, I'm watching ESPN, I should go right to Disney Plus or Walt Disney Company Plus, whatever they want to call it. Change the name. I mean, boom, right there, or and see it. So shouldn't have to. I remember when I first started Disney Plus, got hacked. Yeah, I mean, I still had Disney Plus. I got rid of it for like 3 or 4 months after you would think She-Hulk made me get rid of it. My thing came due. I just didn't renew it. I've got it when it first came out. It had a 3-year deal. I bought it and I paid. It was really cheap because when they first came, they got it really cheap. So I went and got it, and it came due, and I was like, after She-Hulk, I canceled. It was like there was nothing coming on. It was just garbage, and I canceled it. And then they had a deal during the freaking Christmas time. You got like 30 or 40% off for a year, but I got it. So if it was a monthly right now, I would have canceled. I'd cancel it right now because to me, I haven't watched Disney Plus one time in the last month. I went and watched the freaking what you call it, the Bad Batch, the new Bad Batch show, which was the second season. The only reason I really watched watch it because of me and JJ. When JJ had his stream on, we had the round table. So I'm like, okay. And there was some good episodes last year on the Bad Batch. So you can see the stars. I guess I'm gonna have to focus in on them. So I was like, hopefully it'll be good. I watched the first 2 episodes. I didn't like it. Wasn't really a big thrill about it. I haven't seen it yet. I know Chris asked me when to be on the Bad Batch. I said, dude, I haven't watched the last 4 or 5 episodes. It just did not do nothing for me. I mean, it just did not do nothing for me. I mean, only thing I'm hoping this year, we got Secret Invasion coming out in, give me a second, guys. Secret Invasion coming out in a couple months, which may be good. We got Ahsoka and The Mandalorian. I mean, hopefully they're good. If they're not, well, like I said, I got it for a year, so I'm stuck with it till at least this coming November. I think it is when I renewed it, or December 1st, something like that. So I got it for at least 1 year. So December 1st, if I'm not very happy with it, that's $100 I will not spend next year. So right now, only one I may renew right now. The fire's going out. Only one I may renew is I enjoy Paramount. Paramount, I usually watch. I haven't really watched much movies in a while, but I did like Paramount with the movies and stuff. Amazon, I got Prime, so that really I get it with Prime, so I ain't really worried about that because that's something to just get when mailing and buying stuff on Amazon. So, and I did like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that on. So really Amazon, I'll probably keep that. HBO is a one, maybe not. I'm hoping they merge with Discover and they'll just be a bigger network. Or that rumor of Universal buying up, so they could just merge with Peacock and all that. But with Hulu, see, the rumor is Hulu. See, Disney has to deal with Comcast on Hulu. They own, I think Universal still owns 1/3 of it. So, I think next year, 2024, Disney has to buy the 1/3 they own. They don't own of Hulu, or they have to sell, or something like that. Which I'm hearing that they could be $20 billion, or like $10 to $20 billion. They'll have to pay for that third. So if they had to pay that, you got to figure that's a 40. That could be a 20 to 40, 30 billion dollars that they could sell it for, and then, I guess try to recoup the company or whatever. But here's the thing: I wouldn't leave all their stuff on Hulu. I'd make sure all that stuff is be able to take off, and it just see. I don't know really with Hulu. See, they never See, Hulu's gonna be a little weirdo because they never expanded it overseas and all. They did their Star thing, so and they put all the stuff on Hulu on Star. So basically the United States will be screwed. It's the ones that'll be screwed. We'll be the ones who won't be able to get the stuff on Hulu like all the other people around the world be able to, but we won't. But that's one thing I don't like about the Hulu in the United States. I wish they would just combine it with Disney Plus and just make it one service, but we'll see. Yeah, but he said the Bad Batch hadn't watched it since episode. Yeah, it was the first 2 episodes were together, and it was not. It was okay. It just did not do nothing for me. I wasn't excited. I was expecting a little more after the first season when it ended, but I don't know. Just did not. It's just like the same rehashed garbage over and over. If they just I mean, get out of the damn Clone Wars era. Just get out of that damn area. If they give us something exciting, something new, go to the Old Republic. Do something new. I know then you say, "Oh, well, you complain." Now, yeah, but y'all don't do nothing exciting. It's just nothing. It's the same rehashed garbage over and over and over and over again. I mean, just change. We've already Clone Wars it to death. Get out of it for a while and get us something more exciting. I mean, and this stuff is already canon. Old Republic's canon. I mean, Bane, Revan, all them characters. Why Plagueis? Why haven't we seen them? Why do we have to see the same old freaking crap Clone Wars stuff over and over and over with a different view? I mean, I don't want to see the Clone Wars no more. I want to see something different. I hope this Ahsoka's a little better, and at least the Mandalorian. We're supposed to see Mandalore and all that. So at least it's something different. But damn, I'm tired of hearing about Order 66. Oh, the freaking! I mean, how many goddamn times you want to see it? They keep showing in different things, And in this, even the damn Endor show. I mean, God, it's going the same thing. We've already seen that enough. I mean, show us something different. I mean, at least I give it this on Boba Fett. We did at least see something a little different. We did see him get out of the Sarlacc pit. We did actually see something different. That's the only thing cool about that. But I don't want to see the Clone Wars no more. I don't want to see nothing in that era. But oh, guys, well, I've been over 30 minutes mark. I appreciate I had 2 likes in there. I'm probably gonna shut it off tonight. I gotta get in there. I got one more day of work, so I'm gonna get me some rest. A little tired. So unless anybody else got anything, probably gonna shut it off tonight. Like I said, I think guys, check out. I think Onzo's streaming tonight, so check his channel on Big Ford Entertainment. I saw he was doing a stream tonight, so check that out. I'm trying with Thursday. Trying to think of who else streams on Thursday. Chris Knight might. I don't know. He sometimes does some of them Masked Singers or one of them shows. So I know Chaos Central. They've been changing their days around. So I think they've been doing like rotating on Mondays. And last night was OOC. So yeah, only thing I really seen, I saw Onzo doing some kind of stream. So I'm not 100% sure what it was. I think it was something with Star Wars or Marvel or something. So check that out if he is streaming. Hadn't seen much else. Anybody else really? The hangout be next Wednesday. I think Basco wasn't feeling good or something. He sent a Twitter text or something to the guys. Yeah, yesterday I was trying to prep to get to that. That's why I came out here when I was getting bit by a mosquito. So I'm sure he'll do a stream again on next Wednesday unless he changes the day. He's been doing a lot of video game streams, so check him out, help him out, guys. He was really hitting it hard there on them subs. So guys, he only needs like 230 or something, I believe, left. If I'm right, I have to look at where he's at to get 1,000. So guys, if you hadn't subbed to him, please sub to him. We need to get him up to 1,000 because he should have already been there. We need to everybody needs to give him some love. Hit those hit them subscriber, get him up there, and guys, and also help the other guys on there. There's a lot of great YouTubers on there. G Major, I've been trying to push him, trying to get him up there too, get him subs. He's a great YouTuber, does some great content, does some awesome. He's a great DJ. He's awesome. If you ever check him out, his channel when he does the DJ and stuff. So, and I've been trying to help my cousin out too. He's been Georgie 305. He's been doing a lot of with animals and pets and Miami stuff and around the Miami corridor area. So trying to help him. And my wife also, Liddy Home Cooking, try to help her out. She's got 130 subs, I believe, and trying to push her up there, get her a couple more. Yeah, there comes the mosquitoes. I was filming them. I was like, oh. Yeah, David, it's usually quiet on Thursday. Yeah, I mean, it used to not be. I think Thursday, I think that was JJ's night. I think he used to do his randomness on Thursday. I believe it was Monday and Thursday. They used to have that. So, it's, yeah, I miss old JJ on, yeah, because he used to have, I think it was on Thursdays. He used to have his randomness show. It's been real quiet on that front. We haven't really had any great get-together shows much. I know that we used to. Everybody's working. Well, and, it's now, with the pandemic stuff gone, people are actually able to get out. And I mean, we were all, back then, 2 years ago, we were all cooped in our house. We had nowhere to go. So now, you're not on a lot of people ain't on the internet as much as they was maybe once or twice a week where they were on, every day. Because what are you going to do? You're going to sit in your house and look at the, even with, there was nothing on TV, there was nothing to do. So it wasn't, so a lot of people are out now. Like Chris, you can see Chris is not as much stuff as he used to, because he's working a lot now and a lot of stuff going on. And I think he got promoted or something, so he's not, the whole gang ain't as be able to do as much, on them, because they're working. It's back to work to everybody. So when you're working, you do a lot of hours, and then on top of that, when you work, you want to go out and go party and go to clubs and go to theater, go out to eat, or do hobbies and sports and stuff. People, they want to play golf, or I know up in Canada they hockey and all that stuff. I know Roberto, he likes golfing and hockey, so you can skip a stream or two. So that's the way it works. Yeah, love the movie reviews. So yeah, he did some great. He had fun movie reviews. It was always fun. JJ always had a good sense of humor. And when we start really bashing Star Wars and all that, he said, "Hey, listen here. At least we're getting something." So he was like the good old dad that put us back in our spots when we got out of hand. So some of us get a little, we get our ideas and stuff where we got too many ideas on stuff, and he's like, "Hey, well, at least we're getting some, guys." And could be getting nothing, we could be getting nothing but like an Ewok movie or something. So we are actually getting some. So that is a good thing. All right, guys, let me see if anybody's else come on here. My internet's died on me. Yeah. See a few people. Guys, please, if you can, hit that like button, subscribe, share, and like if you get a chance. Share, please share. It helps out. Get new people watching. Like I said, and get new people, new ideas, new comments, new vision. Trying to get some ideas, stuff for the future. I'm telling you guys, once I get this wonderful tax thing situated, done, I get a few extra dollars. I got to work on my internet. The internet's what's hurting me right now, guys. I got a lot of stuff I want to do, a lot of shows I want to do, streaming. I said I'm out here on my phone, so it's kind of not as cool. I mean, because it's pitch black out here. I mean, it's not as cool as like being in the studio. But I get my internet working back again correctly. I get in the studio, and like I said, I got Mike Stone of the Coastal Cafe. I'm gonna try to get him into shows like we used to. Me and Eric Santos with the Metal Taco Show. Just some regular old fun shows. See what happens. Go from there. But once I get that, because if I go on the other thing, it's my home internet is just total garbage, and it just too glitchy and stuff. And I hate to be on a stream and be halftime frozen and glitching and all kind of stuff. So, But definitely. And a person I hadn't seen in a while. Let me see if I mention his name. He pops on as LDG. I hope he's doing okay. I haven't seen him much on the YouTube in a while. He hasn't really. Hey, and LDG, if you're watching, if you get watch this, dude, if you ever do that poker thing again, man, that was a fun little thing y'all were doing there for a little while. The little poker games. I know I haven't seen that in a while. I don't know if maybe y'all can't be able to do that no more. Maybe, freaking YouTube probably struck it down or something. But that was a little fun little thing we all got together. And, even it wasn't nothing that helped their streams out. But, dude, it was just a fun get together. Bunch of guys and ladies. It was both, just, fun friend YouTubers. And then, we just, able to play some poker, sometimes talk some shit on there, have fun. And just, relaxed and all that. So LDG was Jed last night, I think. Yeah. I haven't been able to get on Jedi's or see Jedi Bill's stream in a while. It's just, with my job is I got to get up early, and I that's the change, man. I used to work late, and I could be able to stay up, because Jedi he lives out there. I mean, Dave, I know you're out in California. I know Jedi's in Arizona, so he doesn't really start streaming until midnight or after, and so. It's hard to, you got to get up at 5, 6 in the morning to start streaming at 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning. So, yeah, I hope Jedi Bill's doing good too. I hadn't seen him in a while either. It's just, it's hard sometimes with time frames and all that. So, I mean, a lot of the guys I haven't really been able to see. MSK, I hadn't seen him in a while. I know he probably still streams in the middle of the night, later in the evenings and stuff. And I haven't seen Darius in a while. I hope, Darius, if you're out there, I hope everything's doing well. I know I hadn't seen, he was like JJ, had a lot of his randomest streams. I hadn't seen him in a long time. I hope he's doing okay, and hopefully he get his stream up sometime. Yeah. Tommy too. I hadn't seen Tommy also in a while. I know Tommy was having problems with YouTube. They were or Twitter or something. They were aggravating him on that. So, and that's the problem. Some of these. I haven't really had as much problems with YouTube. Yeah, some, but I know like on Facebook, I know they really, when I do stuff here, halftime you get banned and stuff. You can't even post pictures of the Simpsons on without getting banned, saying you're brand controversial. I hate to say it, that's a regular thing. So, but see what happens. But David, I appreciate it, man. You coming here and hanging out with me and talking to me. Hopefully we'll get some more people in here in the near future. Have some fun. Hopefully, I hope you enjoy the movie this week. Hey, yeah. When I do another after you've seen it, tell me how it was. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and your $15 went well. Hey, like I said, I know it's, unless you went to IMAX, it'd be $20-something. I'll say hopefully it was worth the money. That's the only thing. I hate going to a movie and then not be happy with the situation. I meant like Thor, I got to go for free because the whole football team, they took the football team. And, I appreciate it and all that. Now, it's a movie. It was a movie, but if I'd had to pay $20 or $15, I would have been very unhappy because it was not that good a movie. And I was like Doctor Strange too. I was not happy. YouTube has been notifying me a lot lately. Oh, that's good. Has been not notifying me. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Hit that notification bell. They've been taking it off, and I've heard people has it on there that still don't notify them. So I mean, it's all, I don't know. I made the algorithm was changed because I notice a lot of my when I post videos, I don't get as much views on certain things as I used to. Like certain like wrestling, and because I post a wrestling clip and I'd get like right away, and it's like, I mean, there's sometimes days and I might not get less than 100 views on it, and it's like, wow. Especially the lady wrestling events and stuff like, wow, because that always is popular. If you like wrestling or not, you can see two ladies wrestling, that or certain things. It's just, I mean, here and there, it's just like, it's real spotty, and a lot of my views has, like I said, and a lot of other people have been saying it too. I know Robert Storm's been saying his views has been going down. A lot of people, so, I know they just changed this thing with these shorts things, so maybe that's the thing. Or who knows, they banned a lot of people and thought they were robots or something. Who knows what they're doing. But, Yeah, it's not. Those who think you're gonna make money on YouTube, it's not what you think. I mean, you could. I mean, some people do make money on it, but they're like the government. They like to tax you to death and take it away from you before giving it to you. So that's the thing. It's not, you're gonna post something and make money on it. It's like I've been modified for since November. I haven't really posted. That's the problem. I hadn't really posted a lot of things, but they started modifying certain shorts and all that. And I think I made like $7 or $8 or something like that. They ain't made enough, because I think this new thing they've really like cut the. Unless you got like 1 million views on something, you ain't gonna really make much money on something. So, which is that's why a lot of people are not, really. I guess they're not doing it as much. Running our fun again is ruining our fun. Well, it ain't really ruining our fun, but a lot of people. A lot of people depended. Well, I know even Robert was saying why he depended on that YouTube check. I mean, when he was working for like Walmart and stuff, he was dependent on that. And I think Chris too, because Chris does a lot of content, especially does that Masked Singer. He spends a lot. A lot of my stuff is just quick and easy and all that. So I'm not expecting. Even my boy Mike Stone, he spends hours and hours on these videos and stuff, and then you get like, I'm proud of anybody. If I get 1 or 100,000 views, that's good. But I feel, because a lot of my stuff's quick and easy and all that, but he spends hours and hours and hours on stuff and trying to get perfect, and lighting and this, and it's sad, man. It's gotta hurt, and you only get like 10 views on a freaking video in like a couple of days. So I know, I feel bad for him. And Robert used to do that, man. He used to do all that stuff. He'd dress up and act like the nerd and all that, about the movies and Warner Bros. And sometimes he would hit it big, and sometimes he wouldn't get nothing on it. So I know I'd hate somebody, has to, spend 2 or 3 hours prepping for a 2-minute video or a 5-minute video, and they don't get 100 views. So it sort of sucks. So hopefully, if YouTube is screwing around, hopefully, they, so it's, because I know some people, they depend on it. They've left their jobs to depend on YouTube, and if YouTube starts screwing around with you, that's not a pretty picture, not a fun thing. That's why I can't leave my job no time soon, because I know I'm just having fun. I just have fun with YouTube. And hey, if I make money, I make money. If I don't make, hey, I'm not. It's not. Try to just make fun with it. But if you are a person who has to depend on it, it's kind of worrisome. That's the only thing I'd say. Let's see. I'm almost at 50 minutes. So guys, I'll stay on about 10 more minutes. I'll try to make it 1 hour. So anybody still on here, if they want to send something or talk about something, I'm gonna try to at least about 10 more minutes, make it a good solid hour tonight. Try to hopefully get some views and help the watch hours and all that stay up good. I know now on YouTube, if you try to get monetized, you got to have. I know it's 4,000 watch hours on videos, or it's like, I can't how many million views on a shorts. I think it's 10. If you have to do it in 90 days, you have to have it in 90 days or something like that. So that's tough, man. That's all. 10 million views in 90 days is tough. Unless you got like a booming shorts, starting out. I know some of these people, they'll get a short. Actually, I have two shorts that's over 1 million, but those 2 shorts has been out since last September. So they're wrestling, 2 wrestling shorts, but they just got popular. They just were very popular. Well, that was back last year when it was, they just were booming real quick. They're not moving as quick as they used to, but but like I said, if I had to get 10 of those, it'd be 90 days. That's not a thing. It's 90 days. That's 3 months. That's tough. It would be very hard right now. I wouldn't be able to do it right now. I would not be able to do it. So I said, and a lot of people, it would be tough to. I remember Rob considered quitting Walmart for YouTube. It may not be a glamorous job, but it's a paycheck. YouTube is not reliable at all. He has Campia or Drunk 3 Pure. Yeah, I mean, and I don't even see. I don't know. Way YouTube. Here, this is the thing. Those guys. I know, like Drunk and Geeks and Gamers, and I'm sure Campia. I mean, he's got a lot of big. Well, really, Campia is very surprising. I looked at his subscribers. He only has like 300,000 subscribers. He is not a million subscriber channel. I think Geeks and Gamers have more than he does, which I would thought he would be. Him in Hollywood and all that. I figured he would actually be one of those channels that has a million, because I know there are some like Everything Always and they're popped over a million. So I thought he would be over a million, but he's not. But he has a lot. If you watch his streams, he still gets a lot of people running through there, and they've given there's a lot of super chats and a lot of things. So him and yeah, I remember Rob was going to try to do that, but yeah, Rob's got a good channel. He's got he's probably just not big enough at the moment to do that, and that was why he never did it. I mean, he was smart enough to quit his job, because yeah, he was getting a check, but damn, how you gonna? Dude, YouTube only pays so much. That's the problem. Unless you got Lucifer, or remember Lucifer when he was in his chats popping $500 every time you do a stream. That's the only way you're ever gonna be able to do it. And Lucifer, you're watching, man. You can hit me up with 500, buddy. I need to pay the light bill coming up. So if you're in there, you want to pop a quick super chat in there, I'd appreciate it, bro. But 300,000 is still a big. Yeah, it's 300,000 is a big channel. But I just thought he would be a bigger than that. I thought he was, because he's something like what's Comic Cast? I think Comic Cast, they're up to close to a million, or they're a million or close. I don't know if Geeks and Gamers are at a million. I think they're like 500,000 or 700,000. I think Everything Always, they just went over a million the other month. So, and there's a couple other Den of Nerds, I think that's another big channel. I think they're a million or close, and there's a couple others. So I would have thought he would have been higher than that, but he's got a good base. That's the thing. Even if a million subscribers, if you only get if you're only getting a percentage of those subscribers that watch you and actually support you, then it really doesn't mean. But if like Campia probably out of those 300,000, he has like a 70 to 80%, or even maybe a real high percentage base that's always watching his videos, always, sending that money. I mean, he probably has over 50 or plus percent. So that's a good thing. 300. Lucifer did return. Oh, did he? Oh, I hadn't seen him in a long time. Dude, if he ever wants to, I am, like I said, if you're out there, Lucifer, I think I had him as a friend too. So you're out there, brother. If you ever want to pop in the channel, and I always got a light bulb, man. It's been going up high this month. So yeah, he can always stop by if he wants to. Even if he puts 50 cents, man, that'd be cool. But yeah, stop by and give me some super chat love, man. I know. I see Rob about to have a heart attack when he popped. I remember that. That was so funny. I was in there one time with him. I was in one show, and he came in there and he just started dropping that. Just seeing. But yeah, it's crazy. All right, guys. About 5 more minutes, guys. Like I said, hit that subscribe, share, and like button. I'm gonna try to make it to that hour mark. My wife's calling me. If you heard that dinging, she's trying to see where the hell I'm at. Like I'm outside. She's thinking I'm crazy. But yeah. Yeah, I know everybody was blasting, the Geeks and Gamers and Drunk and all them when they were bashing Star Wars. But now, I mean, really, they can't really blame the guys now, because the bad stuff Disney has put out, like especially like She-Hulk and stuff. So it's kind of. I want to watch Beverly Hills Ninja. God, is that the one with Hulk Hogan? Beverly Hills Ninja. Is that the one with the kids? I'm trying to remember. I think is that the one with Hulk Hogan and the kids? Beverly Hills Ninja. Sounds familiar. something I've seen when I was a kid or a long time ago. I think that's the one with Hulk Hogan. Yeah. Beverly Hills Ninja. I don't even know why. I gotta go. Actually, like I said, I haven't. I just gotta go. Got to go through all the streaming things I got to see if any new movies has popped out. I'm trying to see what was been out. I think I had Megan. I haven't seen Megan yet, so I'm hoping it'll be on Peacock pretty soon. I think it's a Universal film. That one and what the hell has been released? I know Avatar will be a little while. I mean, I was wanting to see that, but I just 3 hours is kind of. It's with Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat and Chris Farley. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yes, that was the Chris Farley one. Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, and his boy is in it too. What's his name? Joe Dirt. What's his name? God damn, what isn't he in there also? Freaking, I forgot his name. The little short guy. He's always with Chris Farley. He was always in Chris. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I just got an Amber Alert on my phone. I guess somebody was Chris Rock. Oh, Chris Rock's in it. No, what's the other guy? David. He's the little short white guy. God, what's his name? Is he in there too? Because I know he's with the one is when they were Black Sheep and all that. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Yeah, Chris Farley was funny. That was a shame that they lost. They lost him at such an early age. He was a funny ass guy. He's like me. If it was a big fat guy, it was funny. That's why when you're a big fat guy, I don't know about everybody else, but when you're a big fat guy and you see another big fat guy and they're funny, it always makes you feel better. I was like, man, at least there's some of those big fat guys can make some comedy. Like Joe Belushi and what's his name? The guy from King and Queens and all that. David Spade. Yeah, that's him. He's not. He's not now. Okay. I figured he was in it. David Spade. Yeah. But Chris Farley. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. We lost a lot of great stars in the last few years. But all right, guys, I'm about like 2 minutes left. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make it do that 60-minute mark. And I appreciate it. Again, once they're maybe on tomorrow, may not. I'm not 100% sure. Like, hit the notifications, because if I do come on, it will the little bell option. Hopefully it'll show that I'm on, or if I do schedule anything, or just usually, guys, I just hey, I'm gonna go outside and do a live. So I really don't really schedule stuff, because the way my work schedule and the kids' schedules and their sports schedules and all this stuff is, I can't really. I might be in at 5, I might be in at 7, I might be 9. It's like every day this week I've been in a different time. Sometimes I come home and it's light, and sometimes most of the time I come home and it's dark. So yeah. That's what I tell Gasker. I said, I'm gonna try to make it the show, man. I'm gonna hang out. I said, I might be a little late, I might be early. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be there. Even if I'm halfway through it, I'll try to be there. So, like I said, try that out until I get something like routine down and start doing weekly thing. Just gonna do these little fun things. I'm gonna try to get my wife's cousin, see if we can get something going in the next few days. So we have a little show again. Try to get a little what's going on in Miami, and it's this dual face or YouTube talk chat thing. So we'll see what happens on that. A little interesting. So it's fun to get somebody else in there and talking. David, I appreciate it, brother. You always been coming in. You always stop by, brother. I always appreciate it, brother. I always appreciate it. Hopefully, like I said, if I don't hear from you or see you, if I get on again, brother, enjoy that movie this week. Let me know, and when I get on again, let me know how it was, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully it was a good movie and enjoyed it. I'm hopes, like I said, I've told him I don't want it to fail. I'm not interested. I'm not excited about it, but I don't want it to fail, because a failure on an MC movie is disaster, because that means, especially with the cost cutting and everything, that the work, if something, it was like James Cameron. If Avatar 2 would have been bad, we wouldn't see Avatar 3. Well, we'd probably seen Avatar 3 because they already had it filmed, but the 4 and 5 and all that would have been no go. So definitely hopefully it is, you know, at least a good movie, at least a good B. You know, at least get a B. Don't get nothing lower than a B. We don't want no C or D, F, you know, F, G, or K or zero movie. So yeah, we'll at least get a good solid B. Hopefully it's better than a B, but at least it's a B. But all right, guys, it's past the 60-minute mark. I'm going in. I'm gonna get me a shower and relax. I appreciate everybody stop by. David, everybody, awesome guys. I really appreciate it. If anybody's watching this in the future, please hit that subscribe, share, and like button. Hit a comment in there if you want to. Send me a text, whatever. And hopefully we'll see you next time. And enjoy the weekend coming up, guys. And a long 4-day weekend. And we'll see you then, guys. Peace out.